Hey everybody, my name is Blake Hackbarth, owner of Recruitment Hockey. Today I wanted to create a short video to show who we are, what we do, and why we do it. To start, what we are an exposure generating service dedicated to helping players and teams find each other. So whether that's a player looking to play at a certain level that maybe they can't get their foot into, or a team looking for a player that they just haven't been able to find. We have teams reach out to us from all these different levels, whether that's AAA, prep, junior, or college hockey, and we have players that are looking to play at those levels. We do our best to take those teams, find those players that best fit those teams, and bring them together to create a happy marriage and hopefully a better human scholar athlete. Here we are on our home screen, what we do for teams. Obviously, there's a big emphasis on how we treat our teams and why they choose Recruitment Hockey to fill their player needs. What we do for teams can be found under our plans and pricing category. Once that opens, you scroll down and you're able to find a team membership or a scouting membership. With our scouting membership, that's made for the individuals that maybe scout for a few different levels, few different teams, and aren't connected to one team in particular. That's good for those scouts that are looking to fill more than one roster. With our team membership, what you're getting is access to all of our in-depth information on our players. So every day we get players, and usually about 5 to 10 per week, signing up with us, looking to reach hopefully your level of play. With that, we offer an in-depth analysis through player profiles, and that really helps create that initial connection. Are you interested in this player? Are you not? You're not going to waste time on a player that wants to play in New York, even when your team's in Vancouver. Right, so you're able to kind of weed out the teams and the players that are able to, fit the narrative, fit what you're trying to do with your roster. When you purchase a team membership of ours, you have access to every single player. So it's not like we have players that are hidden behind a paywall. Once a membership is purchased, they're all available to you. What we find important, especially in this day and age, is conflict resolution. All right, a lot of players nowadays, it's very easy to quote unquote ghost somebody. So let's say, for example, you've been recruiting a player for the last 3 months, and then all of a sudden it's radio silence, you never hear from them again. Why we feel it's important that we add parent contact information is that you're able to, at the very minimum, get an answer. You're more likely, in fairness, to get an answer from the parents. And so why we feel that's important, like I just explained. We get a player, you're recruiting them, you think they're interested, out of nowhere they fall off the face of the earth, they sign somewhere else, you have no clue about it. At the very least, you'll have more than one point of contact to get those answers from, and not even just that, but also create those relationships with the families to help cure the recruiting process, make it nice and easy, get to know the family and what makes the player tick. You get a featured partnership announcement. With that, we have a large social media following across Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and obviously our website itself. So with that, it's a marketing piece that helps show that you're serious about creating better human scholars athletes. And with that, you're able to market that to your players. We use this service, they do a good job for us, and it helps show that you're serious about our slogan, just as we are, and that's creating better human scholars athletes. Like I stated earlier, you get full access to our digital product. So with our digital product being the site itself, you get access to every single player, our job postings, our forums, everything that you could imagine. It's on the website. You're able to go through and see there's a lot of cool stuff. So you don't have to be worried about, am I paying for this? Am I paying for that? It's all covered under that very low cost of $20 a month. We also this also makes you eligible for our Team of the Week postings. Again, that's another one of those things. Players see that you are playing well as a unit, or you have a passionate fan base, whatever the case may be. Whatever makes your team special, we want to help showcase that. So being eligible for our Team of the Week, I think it goes without saying. If your team performs well, it's going to be a piece that's sent out to thousands of people, and it really helps get more eyes on your program. That also gets you eligible for our Team of the Month marketing post, and with that, very similar to the Team of the Week. Being eligible for the Team of the Month, you put a good month together. That's just another accolade to put into your organization. And with those things, it really helps just create exposure for your program itself. So just kind of scrolling through our site here, if we go back, we will go over kind of, what all comes with recruitment hockey. That's kind of what you get for the pricing as a team. Now for the players, the same type of thing. We have 3 different memberships. We have a free membership. This is just to get your name out there. All right, it's limited, but it's still something where you're able to generate that exposure for yourself. So if you're looking to play, like I said, AAA, junior, or college hockey or prep hockey, I skipped this step. AAA, prep, junior, college hockey. All right, you're going to be seen at the very least. Now it is a limit. It's a little bit more limited. You don't get access to the teams. You're not able to message them on your own. They have to find you. The profile is also our basic profile, so it just comes with a little bit less information than our other profiles. You do get a featured story across our social media platforms, which I just said can be anywhere between 10 and 20,000 looks per month. And so just being out on our website, there's automatically exposure generated for you. Now, where we get into a little more nitty gritty of things is our advanced athlete. Our advanced athlete gets full access to our digital product. And what makes that good is that it opens up the team contacts. So if you're ever interested in what a team is, who our teams are, you're able to see that, get their information, and reach out to them. You get an advanced profile. We'll go over that in a minute. Access to team contacts, like I just said. Live 24/7, American customer support. So you're not talking to somebody in a different time zone on a different part of the earth. We try to be there for our players and teams whenever we're able to do so. You get access to our message center, which helps you message coaches, other players if you need to, right on our website. Eligible for Player of the Week, just like I said, for the team, it just creates that following. Exposure, this player's playing well. Somebody sees it, you never know who sees it. Eligible for the player spotlight. So we try to spotlight a couple players. So every now and then we spotlight a player here, we spotlight a player there. Being eligible for that, again, just creating that exposure for the player. 25% off of BioSteel products. Supplements can be very expensive depending on the type that you use. If you look at it this way, 25% off, you spend $100 on supplements and $20 a month on recruitment hockey, you're getting those supplements, or you're getting recruitment hockey membership paid for just in supplement discounts. So there is that, and players tend to like it. Improved search ranking, so you always appear at the top of our list and on our homepage, which is very important. All the people that flock to our website, they're able to see your profile front and center right on our homepage. Again, featured story across all of our social media platforms, kind of like I'm just reiterating that, and then ability to update your elite prospects info. So we have the ability to go through and update that info. If your height, weight's wrong, we do not have the ability to update stats, but if your shot's wrong, your birthday's wrong, whatever the case may be, we are able to put in and get that fixed. All of those things are also featured under our elite athlete. Our elite athlete's $100 a month, like I just said. And the biggest update is having a custom video created. So we're going to go over one of the videos of one of our players and show why it works, how it works, and when does it work. So that's part of what creates that exposure and helps showcase yourself to the next level. The number one thing coaches ask me when they're looking at signing a player or interested in a player is, I got to see him play. Where, when, and how can I see him play? Nowadays with Live Barn and Hockey TV and YouTube live streams, it's very easy to see games. And of course, we'd all like to be in the stands, but we're all from different parts of the earth and it's not as accessible. So having the ability to see a player online is becoming more of a norm. It's not the best, but it's not the worst thing either. The worst thing is, signing a player blind, obviously. Our diet, strength, and recovery book is 50 pages of compiled exercises from USHL, North American League, Division I, Division III college hockey coaches. It's been years in the making. I think I've been doing my mental math. It's been a process of 6 years where that's been put together. Like I said, through all those coaches, combining all that information and putting it into a nice booklet for our players to receive, to make sure that they aren't only receiving those opportunities at higher levels, but they're able to compete at those levels. And finally, a player resume. You wouldn't go into a job without a resume. I'd hope you never go into meeting a coach without a resume. So having all those things are going to help give you a leg up on the competition. Players that don't have that are a lot less likely to receive an opportunity that you receive by having all of these different things. How do we navigate recruitment hockey? So a lot of questions I get is, are you an advisor? I am absolutely 100,000 million% not an advisor to these players. My goal with recruitment hockey is to not meddle in the relationships as much. Of course, I want to be there and I want to be an advocate for the players, an advocate for the teams. And I'm there. I know all the players. I get to know them well. But I also, we don't want to have conflict of interest. So we leave the recruiting up. We'll do all the heavy lifting of finding the players that can compete at, the levels that we believe they can compete at. Find them, get their info, get the video, do all the heavy lifting, and then it's just about you closing the deal. So from a team standpoint, how we navigate the site. Obviously, this is our homepage. All of our announcements are here. They can also be found across our social media platforms. Just kind of quickly scrolling through there. We also have all of our YouTube videos, or a handful of our YouTube videos posted. Here are some of our advanced players. These are all listed on the home screen, like I said in the last segment. And then the right recruitment agency for you. Just a little bit easier way to learn a little bit more about what we do. Finally, some testimonials at the bottom of our homepage, and then the ability to submit some prospect info or submit your team info if you're interested in learning more. Obviously, you're always welcome to click on any of our social links that can be found right there. All right, so that is our homepage. Now, if I was a team, I can imagine the number one place you're going to spend your time is in these two categories right here. And that's our advanced profiles and our available players. So if we go to our advanced profiles, we'll click Alhan Agdami right up top. So here you go. You're able to see all of his social media accounts. He's a forward, 6'4", 200 pounds, 2002 birth year. Good information to have right off the bat. When we open up his profile, it opens up here. And now the profiles are made for the players to submit their own info to. So some players submit more info, some players submit less, but it's all about what they submit to us. And so that's automatically uploaded right into here. And here we go. So we have obviously the phone, birthday, all that good stuff. The price range the player's looking to play in, their 1, 3, 5-year goals. If they're interested in playing in a certain region, the types of leagues that they're interested in, the type of player they see themselves as, a personal statement why they think that you should sign them. We also have the ability here, if you keep scrolling down, this is a video that Alhan submitted to us, and obviously you can play that. I won't play it for you. Players' questions and answers. So if they have a referral that they want to submit to us, if they've had any injuries, how they describe their game, how they think their coach would describe you, so on and so forth. You're able to kind of see here if you want to pause the video and see what we can offer. And all these different things that help show what a player is looking for in their organization that they want to sign with. So that's kind of what our advanced profile looks like. If we go here to our available players, this is where we keep all the basic profiles. All right, so when we go up into let's just say we want to find the 2004 birth years. So we have over 111 players using our site as of today, December 22nd, 2021. And you can see, obviously, all of these players that are submitted here. Now we keep scrolling through. Obviously, you can sift through the different pages. We can go here to Gabe Randall. It's a good choice. So we have Gabe Randall here. So again, the ability to message a player right from our website. I have it opened in another tab. It brings you right to their profile and the ability to message them right here. Obviously, you can see that window open up and the ability to type a message if you wish to do so. Obviously, their phone number, email is also listed on their profile if that's how you wish to do it. But this is kind of what the profile looks like itself. So you're able to follow the players that you might be interested in, create a little bit of what you would call maybe a roster, if you will. Maybe if there's 10 players that you're really interested in, you're able to keep them all nice and uniform and stay up to date with what they're doing on Recruitment Hockey. So if I go back, if I X this out, I should say, and we go here, you're also able to see the player stats. This will bring you right to their elite prospects page. And as you can see, opens in another tab and all that extra information, where they've played, how they're playing this year, years past. Obviously, you're probably well familiar with elite prospects, where they're from, height, weight, again, leagues of interest, price range, what they want to study. And then the big thing here for Gabe, if we go through, this is what leads me into the kind of videos that we create for players. So this is a customized highlight video that we created for him as one of our advanced athletes. And what he gets here, like I said, we're not just going to show goal montages. It's very easy. I can make a giraffe look like a good hockey player. Our production team can make an elephant look like a good hockey player by just showing all their goals. If they scored 3 on the year, they're probably 3 really good plays. We like to go above and beyond. Where was the player when he made this play? How does he back check? How does he cut the ice? Does he block shots? Does he score? Does he make plays? How is he successful? Why does Recruitment Hockey think he belongs on their website? We don't just take any players. We have a vast criteria, and we want to make sure that all of our players are suitable and willing to play at the levels in which our teams compete at. So if we just kind of go through and skip forward in this video and just kind of go through the first couple minutes. So obviously it slows down, and this is actually a goal that he scored. See how it goes to the net. This point. We scroll forward here. There's another play, hustle and puck protection. So Gabe's very good at using his body. He's good on the forecheck, and he's able to keep the puck away from defenders. All right, that's something that we highlighted over and over in the video as one of his biggest strengths in the game of hockey. All right, so that's kind of obviously a very rough go of what we're showing you here. We're not going to show you the full 3 minutes and 11 seconds, but we usually try to keep it between 3 and 7 minutes for our players. Here we find ourselves back on the home page. Obviously, we have all these other tabs. We have different things such as job postings, where you're able to see youth hockey director job that we have open for a position in Florida that we had an individual send to us. Obviously, extra info that you're able to request, frequently asked questions, kind of what we've already kind of gone over today. We are not advisors to players. Again, we don't feel that it's right. Us as a unit at Recruitment Hockey, we talk to these coaches and individuals on a daily basis, and we're not going to charge a child or a young athlete thousands of dollars to make those phone calls that we already do on a daily basis. We do try to keep very close tabs with our relationships. So even if it's not about hockey, we just reach out. Hey, how are things going with the team? How are the kids? How are you doing? Are you looking for players right now? What kind of players are you looking for? Oh, well, Blake, I'm looking for a third line grinder, whatever the case may be. An age out third line grinder. Okay, let me find a few players that I think best fit what you're looking for, and then we're more than happy. Hey, I found a guy. He's a 2001 birther. He uses our site. He wants to play in the league that your team is in. I think he'd be a great fit. He wants to be in the region that you guys play out of. Here's all of his info. Contact him. Get him on your team. All right. We always feel that it's a lot easier for the teams that use our service to recruit players to their team. Us as a unit, we just don't have the same know-how of your organization, how a day-to-day works. All right. And so the reason that we like to kind of leave the recruiting up to the teams is for that reason. We're more than happy to provide them with those leads. And obviously we're finding anywhere between 5 and 10 players per week to make sure we keep it fresh for our teams. There's always, the recruiting season never stops, whether it's for this year or if you're looking to build for next year. And that kind of leads me into another point, is that all of our players have a little badge on their name, whether they're committed for the season or if they're uncommitted. So that also helps show our teams, oh, this player doesn't even have a place to play right now. It's part of whenever the player fills out the profile, if they're on a team, if they don't have a team, if they're looking for a new team, whatever the case may be, whatever their situation is, we want to make sure we take care of them. And that goes for the player as well. When we talk to the player, we show them our list of teams. Are you interested in any of these teams? Would you be interested maybe in a year from now in one of these teams? All right, we're not gonna just send a player, info to a player on a team that he has no interest in, or a team info on a player that we already know has said, I don't have any interest in that team. So we want to make the process as inexpensive, efficient, and saving as many resources as we can, especially during the year. Coaches are doing a million other things, cutting film, coaching practice, traveling, all these different things. And it's a lot easier just to get it done and have a program that has it all done for you. So that kind of brings us into our next point. Every single recruitment hockey profile that is created with us is also a portion of the proceeds is donated to our recruitment hockey grant. Our recruitment hockey grant is for the less fortunate players to support their hockey dreams and aspirations. Anybody around the game of hockey knows that it's a very expensive sport, between gear, ice time, whatever the case may be. And so whatever we can do to make sure that more players are able to keep playing hockey, we want to make sure we do so. That can be found under our recruitment hockey grant, and all the info is listed here. If you're interested in applying for that grant, you can also apply with our PDF here, fill it out, mail it back to us, and we're more than happy to make a decision. So every single profile that's created with us, we take a portion of those proceeds and we donate it right into our recruitment hockey grant, just to make sure that we're giving back to the community and making sure as many hockey players can play the sport as long as they want and as comfortably as they want without it being a financial burden on their family. The next topic I want to go over is our forums. Our forums are a great way to connect with different people and just get to know more people in the hockey world. So our forums is just a place to connect with people. So we have different groups set up. Here are our player signings. Every single player that's signed, we create a post for them and it opens here. All right, different links to take you right to their profile, things like that. All these, it's a basic form. Able to comment, share, subscribe to it, whatever the case may be. That gives you the ability to do so. For example, too, we made a post just today, 111 memberships sold. So we have 111 players and teams using our service, and that number is continually counting. And this is just a place where we're able to showcase that. Anybody with a login on Recruitment Hockey is able to post inside our forums. There's not behind a paywall or anything. Anybody off the internet is able to open that up and see their profile. If we do go to, for example, we post Gabe's highlight video right here. That's also posted to our YouTube channel. You're able to see it just about anywhere on the internet that you could imagine. So again, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, obviously Recruitment Hockey. We try to get that info out to as many people as we possibly can. Creating a login with Recruitment Hockey is free and easy to do. All you have to do is go to this login button, click login, and then it gives you the option to log in with Google, Facebook, if you want to log in with your email, whatever the case may be. I personally use Google. Once logged in, you're able to access your own profile. So you click on this little down arrow, click on profile, and it brings you to this. So you're able to tell people a little bit about yourself. You're always able to edit that. Obviously your contact information's here. If you're verified, why you use the website. So whether you're a parent, team representative, or a player, that can be found here with this badge, and it just helps keep the website organized. You're able to check in on your subscriptions that you have. So if you go to all these different places, so for example, I have a rookie membership tagged to my account. You're able to take care of that membership there and just kind of see if it's valid, if you want to cancel it, different things that you want to do on the website. Obviously, all your forum posts, all your forum comments, anybody that mentions you is all there. Go through the account information. You're able to change any of the information you have, change the settings such as if you want email notifications weekly, if you want, whatever notifications you may want. Somebody follows you, post is created, you receive a chat message. And then again, just more notifications can be found here. Anybody that follows you, unfollows you, comments on something, all found there. Everything's customizable. So if you wanted to, edit your profile, if you want to change your photo here, if you want to change the cover photo, it can all be done there. You're also able to see, if I go to this page, under our member profiles, if I wanted to follow somebody, or if I wanted to, I scroll down a little bit, message somebody here, or if I wanted to follow my account, I can follow it there, follow this account, all those different resources to connect with people. And here's where that little badge is, such as team representative. Let's see if I can find a player and a parent. They share an account, player. All right, so there's all these different things. So that's our member profiles. Super easy to see. Obviously, just like a regular social media site, you're able to do a lot of different things on it. But it's another great way to connect with coaches and players and parents, and everybody's going through the same process. And so it just makes you feel a lot of work. So to kind of wrap up everything, to quickly go back through the site, again, everything is listed here on the homepage that you could need to see. Right? If you want to view our advanced players, if you're a coach and you have a profile and you have a membership, a team membership, I would check this every single day. We do have an app. You're able to see the app. It's listed under Spaces on the App Store. You're able to follow us there if you want a handheld version of it. But you're able to go through every single birth year. Every single birth year has anywhere between 10 and I think 40 players. All right, so you're able to see all these different birth years, or all these different players under the 2007 birth year. And those profiles are vast, like I said. So make sure that you're just continually checking in. If you ever are looking for players, please don't hesitate to reach out. Again, I cannot reiterate enough, we are not advisors to the players. The players come to us to list their name on our site and get, and we can give a little bit of advice here and there, but our main goal is to find a team that best suits that player and bring them together. Find a team, find a player that best suits this team, bring them together. It's all there. It's just a matter of doing so. With that being said, any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. My name is Blake Hackbarth. Thank you for watching. Contact info can be found anywhere on the website. Our number is 920-810-5250. Otherwise, you can email us at info@recruitmenthockey.com. Any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. And thank you for listening.